Ladies and dudes, I got a genius idea. If these people who made the Kingdom Hearts saga, I wonder what the main climax for Kingdom Hearts 4 would look like. And I think I've got a perfect one to prove it for this video. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka BooBop1987. This is my review for a day. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. But it's that time once again to do another quick edition of BooBop1987's most quick videos. And what's today's most quick video of the day? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, if you guys remember the Kingdom Hearts saga, it is starting to become one of the best video games of all time. And it does have some amazing storylines here and there for some of the Kingdom Hearts chapters. But no matter what, my most favorite Kingdom Hearts storyline will always be Kingdom Hearts 2, because there's so many fun memories about Kingdom Hearts 2 that I really got interested in. Yeah, that brings me back memories. And we were all thinking that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be the last and final chapter for the Kingdom Hearts saga. I know, everybody was so darn confused as why the heck does the Kingdom Hearts saga wants to continue on? And yes, ladies and dudes, I did found out that they will continue on the Kingdom Hearts saga, starting with the Organization 13 storyline. You know, during the middle times of Kingdom Hearts 3. And if I remember correctly, it's going to come out on December of 2019. If I pay attention to that trailer very, very carefully. Yeah, I'm not that surprised. I did not know they're going to do a Kingdom Hearts chapter that's all about the Organization 13. Well, who are the ones remaining anyway, adding a few new members of their group and try to take care of our heroes once and for all. But yes, ladies and dudes, we will admit there is a cliffhanger going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. We did found out that Kairi is gone thanks to that old dude. He did put some spell on her. We did not know if she did die or not. We have no idea where she is. Sora has to go out there and find her wherever she's going to be. And I'm not sure if he'll ever return or not. I know that's a question mark. And we also found out that one of the members of the Organization 13 members is still alive. I don't know why he survived. And he has to talk to these couple of weirdo people here and there who wear these funny masks and explain about this black box thingy-majig. And yes, Maleficent and P are still on the loose. They also want to find this weirdo black box that came out of nowhere. And we're all concerned about what Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be like. That's a very good question indeed. I'm sure it'll take place after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3. I know everybody moved on, you know, get going on their lives. Some of our heroes need to go back to their own timelines where they belong, and some of them will stay in the present day. And I'm sure Riku's gonna do some Keyblade training with some new Keyblabe Warriors, maybe. since he's the Keyblade Master. And we're not sure when Sora will come back to find Kairi. And I know that Goofy and Donald were pretty upset it won't be the same without their buddy. A buddy who is a human being. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on if Kingdom Hearts 4 will ever be made. But I think I got a good idea of what the main climax of the story is going to be like. And I thought about it yesterday. Yeah, I think I got a genius idea for it. Okay, here's my main idea of what the main climax for Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to look like. If Sora will come back to the timeline that he came from and help out his hero pals to take care of the bad guys once and for all. I'm sure it's going to be an army of nobodies, the army of Heartless, and the army of maybe some unknown creatures that we never seen before. I'm not sure who's going to control them. One of the members of the Organization 13, you know, the one that's left standing, or it could be Maleficent. Who knows? Maybe a new threat will come by out of nowhere. But you know, all of our heroes will be surrounded by these unknown enemies who came out of nowhere. And Sora, Donald, Goofy don't have much warrior teams on their side. All they have is the Keyblades that came from the past, the Keyblabe Warriors that came from the present, and their own. And yes, a couple of members of the Organization 13, you know, the ones who quit the group, and the ones who wants to be on their side. I know that's kind of weird, but I think there is hope that Sora and the team will get help by some familiar people that Sora, Donald, Goofy began to know from the last, I think 3 or 4 years ago, or maybe 5 years ago. I'm not sure how many years will pass. And thanks to Master Jensen, Mickey's master, and the guy who was in the Fantasia film, I think he can find a way to bring all of our characters back from their own timelines. You know, all the Disney characters that we knew and loved, who came from the past, who came from the present, and some of them that came from in the future. I think they're all gonna come by and help out Sora, Donald, Goofy, and try to save their timeline. Yes, I'm sure there'll be a whole lot of familiar faces. All the characters that we knew and loved back from the Disney films. Like the Pirates of the Caribbean cast, and the Mulan cast, the Hercules cast, Big Hero 6, the Toy Story group, the 2 dudes who came from Monsters, Inc., the cast from Frozen, the cast from Aladdin, and so on and so forth. I want to see everybody back. All the characters that Sora, Donald, Goofy knew when they did travel back in time and tried to save their timelines from the wrath of danger. And now it's their turn to help them out with their own timeline. I think it will be one of the most beautiful, most epic, and one of the most unique battles of all time. The Heartless, the Nobodies, and some villains that we all knew and not like that came from in all 3 of the Kingdom Hearts stories versus Sora and friends and the people that they knew from everybody's timelines. And also, it'll be nice to see the Final Fantasy characters back. And since the Final Fantasy characters are the only characters who came from the future. I mean, like, later on in everybody else's timelines. Yeah, I want to see Cloud and Leon again, since they are my two favorite gorgeous characters from the Kingdom Hearts saga. And also from the Final Fantasy saga as well. I would love to see them back. And yeah, as for Sora, Donald, Goofy's comrades, who will be their most strongest cards in the group? I only picked top 5. Only the top 5 best Disney characters that we all know and love that came from our favorite Disney films. For number 5 will be Mulan, because she is one of the best female strong warriors of all time who wants to fight for honor. Number 4 will be Hercules and Aladdin. I had to pick them as a tie, and since they're gorgeous, good looking, and handsome, one who's a god and the other is a street rat. Number 3 has to go to Baymax, because Baymax is such a cute, friendly guy and always says blah la 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 la. And I'm sure that Sora does need a Baymax who can help him out on a battlefield. Number 2 will be Mike and Sally, because they have the power to scare people and do their powerful scream and do their funny jokes here and there. And I'm sure that number 1 will be that big giant monster, snow monster creature from Frozen. I guess that creature can kick some major butt on those heartless and nobodies. And I'm sure everybody will do the best they can to get that black box thingamajig so no one could lose it and give it back to that enemy, whoever he or she is. It doesn't matter if it's one of the members of the Organization 13, the dude who's left standing, and the other is Maleficent. So yeah, that's my main idea of what the main climax is going to be if Kingdom Hearts 4 will ever be made. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Don't you think so, ladies and dudes? We do need a big giant climax story that came from one of the best video games of all time. And that is my main quick video of the day. So tell me, ladies and dudes, what do you think of my main idea if there's ever going to be a main part for the storyline of Kingdom Hearts 4? If they'll ever make it or not. Do you like my idea? Do you hate my idea? Do you think it's pretty decent? And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your most favorite Disney character of all time that came from a good Disney film who is such a very good pal for Sora, Donald, and Goofy? Well, whoever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. For me, the best comrade that Sora, Donald, Goofy ever had, who's a really good pal to them, I will say Hercules. I will say Hercules is a really cool comrade ever for our 3 main characters. After all, they knew him the best out of all the great characters that we knew and loved back from our favorite Disney films. And also, I gotta give a quick shout out for my good friend, Diamond Cube. Diamond Cube is such an awesome YouTuber, and the best part I love about that kid is he knows how to make good short videos. And I did fall in love with his short videos. Just a couple of them here and there. So that's my quick shout out to a good friend I really care about. And that is it for now. I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.